she didn't know that she got stuck with me. She just got here and found out she got stuck with me. So it could have been really bad, you know. And Mara was the only one in the class when she came in. So oftentimes, you know, when you guys go through frustrations or different things, you have teammates of your own or of your peers of your same year that can relate to the transition or can relate to that, or can relate to being done playing. Mara has had nobody for 4 years. I mean, she had her teammates. She had great teammates. But in terms of anybody per year, she didn't have anybody. And I I just feel so incredibly blessed that she was the first one that was here. I mean, there's no way of putting that. I got hired in June or July. I was scrambling around trying to say, who is this freshman, right? There's a freshman. Okay, who's the freshman? Nobody had her number. I finally got her number from somebody. Finally talked to her. I mean, she seemed great. She's from Florida. I had no clue. There was like a DVD. I didn't even bother watching it because what would it? 7 players. She was going to be our game. I'm telling you the truth. We're straight shooters here, right? So and then comes Mara. And then Mara comes walking in my office in August with your grandma. Is it right? Your mom and your grandma? Yeah. Mom and grandma come in. You know, freshman move-in week, and Mara goes to Scripps, which so one, she was the only freshman, and two, she went to Scripps, which not that was bad. It was just a hard transition because she didn't have anybody there with her, right? Kyra and Maddie, right? There was no one in her class, right? So you guys sometimes think it's hard, but you have that is hard, okay? And we'll talk about Mara's leadership in some of the second, but just look at the numbers. I mean, Mike told me Mara set the record this year for most games ever played as an Athena in a career. She's third all time in rebounding in team basketball. She's 5'7". Mind you, the other people that are in front of her are at least 6 feet. The other 2 people, right? So she said she's third career rebounding in a career. And so when I tell her this, you know what her response is? How many rebounds was I from the second spot? So that tells you how competitive Mara is right there. And the fact that the people in front of her on the career rebounding list were, how many inches is that? I'm bad at numbers. 6 at least?
I'm bad too, Michelle.
Over 6 feet. 5. Thank you, Connor. 5 inches taller, okay? And Mara was our leading rebounder this year. Leading rebounder. And to be honest, and I'm not, because Skyac, they drive me nuts, and I don't have a lot of, anyways, I don't have a lot of great things to say about them because I don't understand, you know. Anyways, Mara should have been an all-conference player, and she wasn't. And that's ridiculous, but that, you know, it doesn't matter because Mara doesn't care. Mara's about the team. And Mara, you heard all those things Mike said about, you know, third, you know, three-peat, all those things I can't even, like Mara's leading here with 6 Skyac championships. 3 regular season and, you know, 3 tournament championships. And it is not because Mara is 6 feet tall, you know. Mara was a gym junkie from the day she got here. So again, those of you that get frustrated or upset or discouraged or things aren't going, I mean, that is life. And Mara is a perfect example of someone who just worked incredibly hard every day. Mara could not hit the side of the backboard. You remember this?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, and like the NCAA tournament, Sky Championship, when we're really needs and the Whistler, they just step back. No big deal. It's multiple. It's not like Mara, but Mara, it's not luck. Mara worked hard to be so good and to lead this program. She's been the cornerstone of this program for 4 years. And so, yeah, I'm a little bummed, a lot. And I'm really sad. And I'm very much going to miss her. Because there's a lot of things that I didn't have to worry about because Mara was handling it. Okay? So, to you juniors, you better step up. And I'm not talking about basketball. And everybody else, you better get in line. Okay? Because we have had success because we have had a cornerstone of our program who wasn't about the winning, wasn't about the playing time, wasn't about this, was all about the team and was all in every day and was selfless and cared tremendously and had the courage to say things to you that you didn't want to hear and had the courage to say things to me that I don't want to hear. And she worked really hard. She didn't just talk, she backed it up. Okay? So you are just incredible. Words don't do justice, and I just thank you for giving your heart to may be leaving, but you're never leaving our family. And you, please know that we have had the success we've had. And not that you made it happen, that you were alone, I understand that, but you were the cornerstone of the program. Okay, there were a couple people that want to say a few things about Mara. I think Allie, Jai, Claire, you guys are gonna make it quick. Okay, before I cry. All right. And then Mara's got a speech. We'll give out a few words, and we're almost done. Oh, and Kate. Most tackles.
Do you want to? Do you have a better shot, you think?
I was gonna go up.
Go up there?
Like, stand closer.
Oh. Yeah, it's still
Okay, awesome.
I don't know.
Do you want this one? I want to start out by apologizing for my crazy haircuts. Sorry.
So we are here to interview someone who needs family interaction. A woman who's had one of the most unique experiences within this basketball program and has paved the way for our current and future success. We'll see just a few words about Mark Valley, our senior, our captain, our role model.
She's a confidant, a clown, a mentor, and an inspiration to us all. She's a born leader, and that is evident in everything she's done for us these past 3 years and 4 years overall. I can say with 100% confidence that Mara will continue to positively impact whoever she encounters, the people in her life, and there's no choice how much impact, there's no choice in how much Mara will impact our lives, because her charisma, love, humor, and leadership makes that inevitable.
What is an Athena? An Athena represents wisdom, courage, inspiration, strategy, and skill. Over the years, CMS has had endless examples of this type of fearless character. But who is an Athena? If you were to look at the dictionary, you'd see a picture of Mara Valley. Rarely do you have someone who embodies all these characteristics and uniquely adds so many of her own. Infinite generosity, caring, passion, and above all, heart. Mara has been the soul of this team and will forever be remembered as the Athena, one who sacrifices and loves in the most inspirational way imaginable. Mara, we can only thank you for your incredible work and attempt to do the impossible by continuing your legacy. Thank you.
Sorry I don't have my speech because I left it in my room.
I mean, Coach, and you guys said it all really, really well. But I just wanted to tell you how much I appreciate you, especially and when this is Tyler, everyone got each other. Mara also what you learned or something to her, and I told you I can't tell you right now. So I'm gonna tell you now, but I think you definitely impacted my experience with CMS. Coming in, I was definitely very hesitant. Coming in for Kim Scammon, it's kind of hard, so I feel obviously, but I watched you play and just how hard you play and how much effort and how much sacrifice you put into the game. It just completely shows that it's not about the stats, it's about skill and heart. And everyone said it already, but I remember you said when we were telling each other our goals in life, and I remember you said that you wanted to be happy. That was one of your goals in life, no matter what you're doing or how much you're making. And I'm sure no matter where you go, you're gonna be extremely happy because your attitude just is that's who you are. So and so I remember you taking me on my tour when I first came here, so that was our send off to you. We'll miss you and we love you, and I'm really jealous that Austin
Thank you guys so much. I think I'm gonna use this space more. That's a little confining. So I'll change it up a little bit. So I'm the only senior, obviously. This might take a little bit of time just because I have a few words to say, but since there's only one of me, it's okay. So I'll start off just by telling you a story, Claire, as my witness. I called my mom earlier this week just to tell her, like, I wanted to do a speech, obviously, and I wanted it to just seem really genuine, so I didn't want to read like a piece of paper, I didn't want to have a lot of note cards. And I'm telling her this, and her response is like, no, don't do that, don't do that. And I was like, why? Like, that's not why I called, like, I what, you know. And she said, your father, he tried that in college. He was like, gonna do a speech, and he's like, he went up to say the speech, and he just like blacked out, and he just like froze, didn't know what to say, and she was like, just don't do it because you don't want to be like Bob. So talking with Bob, I still just kind of wanted to just say really helpful and have a note to be Bob. So I guess I'll start just by talking about like, what these past 4 years of being Athena really means to me. The girls said it really well, but I really didn't look too much at the box score or the stats. I didn't score much either, but it was really more about this and the sisterhood you get when you become an Athena. I mean, just like the goofiest times and the stuff that I'll remember. For example, I remember Kai when she was a freshman. Coach was talking about Scout, and we were just in a circle, and Kai's just standing there, like, playing with her shirt. And I was watching her, we should have been paying attention, we weren't. And she, like, goes like this, because she has a string on her shirt. And she goes like this, and Coach thinks she has a question. So Coach was like, Kai, and I see this, being a freshman, bless her soul, she was like, there's no way I can say I wasn't paying attention, so I have to come up with the question on the spot. And I was just like, no. Needless to say, the question she came up with, she just was like, let's move on, because that was good. But that was and then, of course, Jai's infamous, like, the garden speech that she gave. I mean, that's all you have to say. I'm sorry, the freshman, I don't know if you guys, that might have been 2 years ago, but really did that. But I remember that exactly. It was the end of practice, and Coach did, you know how she has us shoot a free throw, and if we make it, we're done. We run. And I had to go shoot a free throw. And I step up to the free throw line, and just in front of me is you guys and the girls that I just love and I've been playing basketball with. And I can't help but smile and laugh. I'm supposed to be shooting this free throw. You guys are like, make the freaking free throw so we can end this. And I'm just laughing, and I missed. Of course, I made a run. But it's just like those little moments. And one more moment with Michelle this year when we were playing Trinity. Michelle is so important to our team. And it was like the last 6 minutes that Mike was talking about. And I came off the bench, or came out of the floor, and was going to get water, and Michelle came up to me and was just like, Mara, we need passion, like we need you to step it up right now, because we were battling with them, for all of you guys that might have watched, but it was just a battle back and forth. We never really had the lead till, I think, the last 2 minutes maybe, but when Michelle talks, you listen, and that's what she said to me, and that's all it really took to give me just that confidence, and that's what being an Athena means, is just kind of having those friendships, that love, and that's what it's meant to me. So thank all of you guys for that. And yeah, so on the note of thank yous, my parents, as you guys know, are from Florida. So they unfortunately couldn't make it. I think it's because there was no layover in Vegas that but no, they're the reason I'm here. I couldn't have became an Athena without them. They watched all the games. My parents actually weren't big into basketball themselves, but they just kind of, my older sister and I played together a lot, so they really became just like engulfed in it, and they actually decided they wanted to coach us one year. And it was like a community rec league. It was the first time in the history of the community directly that a team went 0 for 14. My mom would always just tell me to follow through like that. So coach, that is why I did not shoot often. But I love them to death, and it's National Sibling Day, so shout out to the siblings, and my oldest sister and youngest sister are great. They were supporting me all the time. You guys saw Ashlyn and Tyler and how enthusiastic he is. Too much. We actually all three played on a team together at one point. And my oldest sister was point guard. I was whatever position I am. I don't even know. And my youngest sister took till about halftime of the first game, where she just stormed into the locker room, took off her jersey, and said, "I never want to touch a sweaty girl if I let you get it." So let's just play on, and she stopped the ball again. But yeah, and with talking about families, obviously I have to talk about the Athena families and all you guys that come to the games and have supported just my entire 4 years here. It makes being 2,000 plus miles away from Florida a lot easier. And to the Van Strikes and the Youngs, you guys have just embraced me as your own, and I really can't thank you enough for that. I probably wouldn't have been able to get through the 4 years without that family foundation that you guys provided. I ate way too much of your food and drank way too much of your water. And just our extended family of, like Mike Sutton and Sarah Hoffman, who's been through my 4 years, are just so supportive, and Coach's family that is so nice to come to so many of our games, home, away. And Mike has unfortunately have to been with me since freshman Mara was alive and well, or just alive. So thank you for everything. You've not only been just great support to our CMS family, but also as a friend. Thank you so much for that. So, coaches, I have a lot of thank yous, so sorry. Coach Jordan Crescetti, I only got 1 year with you guys, but you guys were so instrumental to our success this year, and I'm just so thankful that I got a year with you guys. I'm excited to see where you guys take this program, so thank you for everything this year. Woo, Coach Chelsea, it's a tough one. You've also been around since freshman Mara was alive, and I really wouldn't be the player or the person without Coach Chelsea that I am today. She has an extremely unique ability to understand her players and to make them feel valued. And she would just give me little goals, whether it was before games or before practice. This year the goal was to average 8 rebounds or more a game. And she knew that I was the kind of player that just loved to hustle and loved to go after the loose balls. And so if she saw I wasn't bringing it that day, she'd never let me forget it. She was pretty on me a lot, but I would not be the teammate or player that I was without her. So thank you, and thank you for being around for 4 years. Coach Kristen, like a lot of you, like you've heard, I kind of just showed up, and it was that year that Coach Kristen was coming in, and Coach Jody who actually recruited me. She watched my tape. Golf, and Coach Kristen was here for her first year, and obviously I was nervous. I was coming all the way from Florida. I was about to play for a coach who did not recruit me. And I'm sure she was just as nervous when she met this goofy Floridian with a Midwest accent who really just loved to play basketball, but that was kind of it. My skill wasn't that as great as my passion, I guess. But you gave me a chance all 4 years. You gave me the opportunity to grow into a leader and grow into a basketball player. And I'm just so thankful that our timing worked the way it did, and that we kind of have this unique bond of me being your first year for your player as a head coach. So I'm so thankful that it worked out the way it did. And this program is in very great hands, and I'm excited to see where it goes. So thank you. Now for the Goon Squad. I don't even know how to put everything into words, because this year was just so unique. We came off last year, we lost Kim and Kyra, who were just great players, huge leadership. So this year was kind of like what's in store. and you guys all surpassed all expectations. And we really just bonded together with like the love and the passion that we had for each other and for the game. And we proved that trumps talent. We have a lot of talent, but we just kind of proved that, and that's something so unique and so special to be a part of. And I mean, the one time we might have had conflict was when I decided to organize the Olympic Games. Throw an amazingly amount of competitive people and a prize bucket of money and candy. We saw what happened. But other than that, I mean, it was just great. And to the freshmen, you guys are insanely talented. You're going to be coming into leadership roles, so I would just encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. Just keep buying into the culture, and you will go amazing places. The sophomores, you guys are a very unique group in the fact that I got to see you grow. And someone told me, Tejas, he used to come around a lot my freshman year, but he was like, you'll see the most growth in a collegiate athlete between their freshman and sophomore year. And just to see that on the basketball court and off of you guys just becoming very vocal leaders and your talent just increasing so much it's been awesome. So just keep that up, and the program is getting everything else. Then the juniors, man, you guys, it's tough to talk about that. But like the sophomores, I got to see you guys grow, but with you guys, the juniors, I feel like I grew with you. You know, I'll never forget when Coach had me come in for my end of year season meeting my freshman year, and she pulled me in her office and she said, Mara, never stop being Mara. And I was like, I don't plan to. And she was like, your goofiness, your sense of humor, and your energy, like we love, but we do have 10 incoming, at the time, 10 incoming freshmen. And that's all she had to say, and I got it, you know, like, I got to have my freshman year, like, the goofiness, the whatever, getting away with lots of things. But you guys made me grow up, and I needed to be a role model and be a leader that you guys could be proud of. So the junior class, you guys gave that to me, and I'm so thankful for that. Jai, me and you got super close this year simply by you being my co-captain, and you are a tremendous leader and a phenomenal player. So just keep up the good work, and the program's in great hands. And the rest of you have been to my house in Florida. We spend numerous hours together. I love you guys to death, and you're like family to me. You all are. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. It's been a ride.
So this is a good time for the senior video. It's like 1 minute long. It's not long. We only have one senior.